Welcome back. Now, fighting MS one step at a time.
Here to tell us how you can help right here in Connecticut is President of the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, Lisa Jarrow, along with Dr. Mary Bailey, who specializes in MS. The statistics are astounding.
Yeah.
Tell us about how many people are impacted by MS on an annual basis.
Oh, so we have so many people, and the numbers are rising, actually, of people who are impacted by MS as well as people who are diagnosed. So this is a huge event and a wonderful way for us to raise awareness and raise money for the research that goes into helping people.
So tell us a little bit more about the event. It's a walk coming up this weekend?
Yes, we're really excited because this is a walk that actually started last weekend, but it's going to be happening 3 additional weekends. So this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, then again in May, and then another time in September. So we're really excited this year because so many people have more options than they've had in the past to support the work of the National MS Society. So,
and we're showing some photos here. Our good
please.
friend Darren Kramer was just there. Our producer Joyce, I know Darren's heavily involved in the event. And tell us, for some of our viewers at home who might not be familiar with exactly what MS is or how it can impact the family, break that down for us a little bit.
Sure. So multiple sclerosis is a neurologic disease that consists of, in the most common form, which is relapsing MS, new symptoms that can come on: numbness, tingling, difficulty with vision, and usually those symptoms last for a few days to a few weeks and then improve, and they go through periods of time when they're okay again. And you know what we really know about this is that it's a disease that can be progressive, it's lifelong and chronic, and so we need to have good treatments for it to keep people living very good, long, healthy lives.
Now, you said earlier that numbers are rising. Is there any theory as to why, or any way we can figure this out?
There's lots of different theories as to why that's happening, and the info behind that is pretty complex. But one of the things is we diagnose it earlier. We have ways to diagnose it better. And then there's other environmental factors and things like that that go into it.
So does the walk really, tell us what this sort of end goal is with the walk? You raise money to do research and try to figure this all out.
Exactly. And the walk is our largest fundraiser of the year. We're hoping this year to encourage 8,000 people to join us across the state, raise $1.27 million to fund the research that is changing lives for people with MS all across the world. In addition to that, we fund many local services that address all the challenges that people with MS have, and there are so many challenges. In addition to that, we do a great deal of advocacy. In fact, MS Action Day at the Capitol is tomorrow. And we're excited about that as well. But,
it's an important day.
But basically, we fund many different kinds of programs and services that address the challenges. But the research to end the disease is really the goal of the MS Society.
Well, it's costly, and people can support that again through the walk. If people want to join the walk or maybe make a kind donation, where can they do that? What would
Then
the
go to our
website
website. Exactly. ctfightsms.org is our website, and we're hoping that lots of people will sign up. The website is open, and you can sign up for any of the days that are coming up and really make a difference to families that are affected by multiple sclerosis.
Sounds like a great community feel, too, the community coming together.
It is, and when you're there, it's so exciting because there's orange everywhere. The colors are orange.
It's uplifting for people to come together with a similar cause.
Gil is coming.
Well.
Everyone loves Gil.
Now we're sold.
Now we're talking.
If you weren't going, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm going. Gil's coming. I'm going. I'm on my way.
Thank you, ladies,
Where's
for
Gil?
joining us.
Thank you so much.